Hello. Like a week or so ago, I was talking about how I wanted to find like a new project hero. I talked mostly about strength heroes because I have a lot of like strength hero like stuff for like a tank. So I talked about like another tank, and a lot of people I was kind of leaning this way, but a lot of people also recommended I do Corvus. So we're probably gonna. So we're actually what I'm gonna do here is we're actually gonna. So I'm gonna just go for it. I do have a lot of strength stuff. So let's see. Let's use skill points. It's gonna take a while to actually level up his skills, unless I want to spend a bunch of emeralds, which there's no real reason to. But I have a lot of, like, if we go to the Ascension Spire, well, you're actually really close to Aurora here. But if we go, like I said, let's go find a strength hero. Right, I have so many of these strength things. I don't want to do Anvari. I like Anvari's hero, but he's another support hero, which means he needs more of the support hero stuff, he needs more of these things, which Sebastian and Isaac are pretty much have dibs on right now, plus Nebula. So there's just it's so far away before I can actually do another support hero. But we have lots of stuff for tanks. Like I said, we could definitely even have like the mid tier of the tank insignias. Right, 'cause I have a bunch of the mid tier tank insignias again too as well because it's been a while since Aurora's actually needed the mid tier ones. Equipment. Oh boy. Equipment, actually, that's right. It's actually his equipment. See, like I have so many of the mid-tier resilience signals again, so like I have the resources for tank, so we're gonna just do Corvus here because we can actually make Corvus have some stuff. Like Corvus is proven to be a decent hero for like the Asgard Guild Raid boss. So he's pretty good. Like he's not a very good main tank. Like this is kind of like a knock against him, but this ability here, All to Our Souls, it does a lot of pure damage, right? If you put him behind another tank like Aurora, he's fourth in lineup, so you can only sit behind Aurora, Cleaver, and Chaba. So it's usually Aurora you'd see him with in those kind of lines if he's off tank. But then you could put Albus on him, like I said, and actually increases pure damage. Rather than using, like I said, Oliver, like I said, you don't have to worry about doing Oliver or anything. You can just put Albus on him to increase his pure damage. I was going to make a bunch of these, so I don't have to do it again. Because you get more of those. Okay, now we're Violet. This is a passive. Uh-huh. Alright, so he's Violet +3. And like I said, so that was, I didn't have to farm any of that stuff I already had. Like, and that's the thing, after you've played for a while, getting a hero to Violet +3 is really quick. Like I said, it doesn't take too much because you pretty much already have most of those resources. Getting a hero, it's like, it's getting to orange tier that starts costing money. But for me, it's like getting to Violet +3 pretty much free at this point for me because I've played about 3 years. So I have all these items in stock. Like I said, so I can even make more Minotaur helms. Right, and we could do artifacts. So if we go to Corvus on artifacts. Here he is, Corvus. We haven't done any of his artifacts, but we can do these for free. Like I said, I have all this stuff here. Like, look at all these artifact coins I have. Have enough to get all of his stuff here. Okay, now we need... Uh-huh. Boom, absolute star. And we can buff these up all the way to... Right, and just same thing. Uh-huh. And boom. Like I said, we can max out all of his artifacts this quickly because we have all the stuff. Like, and let's see, we have the stuff for a hero. I don't quite have the runes for his glyphs, so we'll probably do that another day, but we can do some of his glyphs. Could do the important one. We could probably do his armor glyph or something. Or his health glyphs. Like his Alter Souls is based on his health. So those are actually probably the ones we want to do the most. Probably want to focus on those ones. The health and strength glyphs. Boom, all of his artifacts are maxed. Didn't have to spend any additional money or resources because I already had all of them. And if I didn't, like I actually have lots of these artifact chest things, which can actually give me the resources there. And if I ran out of coins, I do have coins for the certs and stuff. But like if you go, like I said, I still have plenty of artifact coins. You can always buy artifact coins and certs if you need them. I don't really have a lot of skins for his, like I said, skin stones, but his strength skins aren't that great. So the thing with Corvus, the only skin you really need with Corvus is going to be his strength one. Especially, right, like I said, where is Corvus? He's way up here now because I've buffed him, so it's going to be... Here he is, he's way up here now, but, boom. So, like, his skins, like, physical attack's not going to help him a lot. You really just need this skin here. So if we want to go... Like, do I have skin stones? Right, so if we do this... take all these to strength, that should be more than enough to max out that skin. I probably shouldn't even cleared them all, but that's probably more than enough to max out his strength skin. Oh, maybe not quite enough. I need more. I miscounted, but we got some skins here. I thought it was the large ones. I'm like, I think I was looking at, I thought it was the large ones I had. But that gets us quite a few to his strength skin, because we need about 30,000. Let's see what we got. So we need about 6,000 more. So this is another thing you could do certs for. Because I have... Let's do about 35. Like I said, because I don't really need to use them for coins, it is okay. Like, I do recommend most people use them for artifact coins. Because I do think that's generally the most value. But, you know, if you're like me and have plenty of artifact coins saved up, you might not need to. But this is how, generally when you have a lot of resources, so this is generally how I do it. So we should be really close to maxing out his skin here. Okay, well, we're 2 levels short, but like I said, that's really the only skin you need. Physical attack does not do much, because the main skill that matters is this one, and it's based entirely on his health skill. That's why you raise his strength skin, because that raises health. Like this only matters if you have undead allies, so this doesn't matter that much unless you're using him with Morgan. His ult does a bit of damage. But mainly, like I said, if you're using him off tank, like I said, physical attack, it's not that physical attack's worthless for him, but it's lower priority than health. And physical attack skins add only 7k each. They're not, I wouldn't say high priority. Because the main reason we're going to be using him is to use, for like Asgard guild raids, is kind of like a second team to put behind Aurora. I've seen other players get really good results with him. And he might be good in certain fights. I probably won't use him too much in like guild raids and stuff, but we are buffing him for just to have him. So boom, let's max that one out. Let's max out the health glyph. Like these are the ones that really matter, especially if we aren't planning on main tanking with him. This is going to be for like situations where I want to use him behind Aurora, most of these cases. So we're just going to focus on his health. Oh, we're actually out of glyphs. That's why we ran out of glyphs. Large ones, so we have plenty of these ones. Oh, didn't quite hit enough. Let's see. And all right. And, oh, still not quite. Ah, gosh. Okay, there you go. So that's maxed. It wants to slow down when you have like 200 something runes on there. We probably have enough runes to do one more glyph, but we'll just keep that for now. Those are the ones that matter, the health ones. The health glyph's the ones that matter, so that maxes out his theme. Like I don't want to spend a bunch of emeralds on skill points, but we'll be focused on skills for the next week or so. Like I could probably, like, if I remember to do it every time I get skill points. Like I said, every about 2 hours you can refresh your 10 skill points. Takes about 2 hours to refresh 20 skill points. So every like 20 hours or so, or 2 hours, we can just redo this if I remember that. So I could probably do this in a few days, max out all these without spending emeralds. Because there's no need to spend emeralds because you do get free skill points pretty quickly. And we get another one here of just 3 seconds, so let's hang out. Okay, you need, actually just want this one. I should have did Alter Souls. Anyway, this will be the one we focus on first because that's the one that adds, like I said, because it's based higher on his health, that's why we buffed up his health. But yeah, so we'll be focusing on that. We can actually, like I said, I can actually start buffing up him up on Ascension as well. We might wait till the day resets, but let's see. We can actually, but see, I have plenty of these. I probably should wait just so I can do, but we'll get some of these up. Health, 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 health. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna just hang out for the rest because I want to have some for when the week resets on Ascension, so I can get the quests and stuff, but you know, like I said, I have some crystals. We have enough to actually finish tier 1, but I'll wait until it resets because I do want to take advantage like the weekly quest by you know, spending like enchanting one of these new nodes. Anyway, hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.